Hey guys, it's your girl Kat of the New York Naturalista, formerly the Naturalista Files. It's about 1 a.m. or a little bit past 1 a.m. on Saturday, January 5th, 2013. I can't sleep. I was trying to sleep. And then I thought to make this video. I'm on winter break right now. So anyway, as most of you guys know, I'm a student and very passionate about education, passionate about learning, passionate about pedagogy, the whole system. And I'm on winter break right now, and I've been reading a few books or starting to read a few things for leisure. One of them being um, Bell Hooks' Feminist Theory from Margin to Center. Another one being by Bell Hooks also, Teaching to Transgress, Education as the Practice of Freedom. Um, some other Bell Hooks, and I just watched this DVD called Life and Death, all about the IMF, International Money Fund, I believe it's called, and Jamaica, and how they pretty much held Jamaica by the balls and has killed the country's potential, the future, by the debt that they make them kind of borrow. So it's been a very educational and eye-opening couple of days since this break has started. So just making this random vlog, talking into the air. Um, the more I learn, the more questions I have, the more incensed I become about things, the more urgency I feel to make a change in the world, the more I um, just want to do things differently and add my being, my mind, my body, my soul effectively into the world. And I'm wondering if you've ever had any teachers that have changed your lives. You know, any teachers, any professors that have made a mark on you. I remember Mr. Silvera, no, Mrs. Silvera, and I remember Mr. Mora in fifth grade. I remember, I don't know if I had anyone in high school, which is kind of sad. And junior high, I remember reading The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe for the first time, and that blew my mind in my English class, or my English language, or whatever the heck they called it back then. Um, at the higher education level, there's been quite a few. Not as many as there should be, but there's been some. There's been Professor Camilleri, and she was my creative writing professor. There's been Professor Feisek, who I took this amazing class with, called Modern Black Political Thought, which is just blew my mind. I mean, I love that class. And he treated us so kindly. He treated us with respect. It was an amazing class. Yeah, let me think. What else? I've had, I smile about it because it makes me happy. I also had a class with Diane Harriford at Vassar, and that blew my mind. It was a sociology and English class, all mixed together, and it was phenomenal. I can't, like, I just, there's just so many things that I read and I read and I watch and I watch and I listen and I learn and I take mental notes and I think about what I can do with my life, and I'm kind of overwhelmed at times because there's so much that I want to do and so many people that I want to help. But I'm kind of, thinking of things that I can do that will actually make a difference and things that I can get involved in that will touch people and that will help to inform change going into the future. This video is already longer than I planned on making it. I can't sleep. I am surrounded by books and I'm just going to read and read and read and read until break is over and I go back to school. I'm just wondering, I'm just asking you guys, have you had a special teacher in your life? And who were they? What did they teach? What did you take away from them? And it doesn't have to be anything academic, of course. It can be a lesson that you learned. It can be the way that they were kind to you. It can be a generous act. It can be anything, really. Um, I've also had other professors that I haven't taken a class with formally, but who have touched me tremendously, um, like Professor Roan and Professor Kim from my old school that I just transferred from Borough of Manhattan Community College. And yeah, I've had, run-ins with people. Um, and my Don at my current school, who I have not had a class with, is remarkable and it's so generous in spirit and so generous with information and not holding it. And I feel like that is something I want to take forward when I go on and teach eventually, just to be generous in spirit and to meet people where they are and understand that education and learning is an exchange. Um, there's no level of like hierarchy and I know everything and I can't learn from you. I don't approach it that way. I don't think about it that way. I think that we have things to learn from each other, and the classroom or the community can be a really rich and engaging one. But um, yeah, on that note, I'm going to end this video because I've already rambled. And I also, my a book that I was featured in on pedagogy and learning practices, of course, in the community college setting, was just released in the beginning of November, end of October, and it's now on sale on Amazon, which is exciting. And it's a ridiculously priced academic text, but I'm excited about it. And I'm hoping to get my hands on a copy. It costs a lot of money. I can't really afford it. But once I get my hands on it, I'll show it to you guys and talk more about it. So I'm just in the lap of luxury, in the lap of learning, and just kind of teaching myself, just kind of reading and getting involved and engaged with things that I believe in and that will help to broaden my horizons and give me more tools in which to fight with. So yeah, this was just a random vlog. I felt like talking to someone, and it's so late I didn't have anyone to talk to, so I figured I'd make a video. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.